Yes.
We are recording. So, where is everybody at this week? How are things
I
going?
started to make some, do some variations in my 15-cent ad, and I'm working on content for my page. That's where my focus is right now because I'm lacking. Like I'm putting stuff on my like page, at least like 3 to 4 posts a day, but I feel it's a lot of fluff. And I don't feel that that's going to attract the people that I want to attract. So I'm really trying to work on developing my content. That's where I'm
at. Okay. I actually just switched over like my top 3, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to do it, but I just did my top 3 that came in all on the same and just threw them out to an audience. But I'll play with that later and do it the right way. Just because they've been running at $1 to just the Beachbody like test group stuff, and I was like, I had finally got some audiences created because I was like, I don't know if anybody else has been struggling with the audiences since the changeover for Audience Insight. So,
oh my God, there's a change.
I haven't even played with it yet.
Freak. It's when I put something in, like I put in like Bare Minerals because I use Bare Minerals. I was like, all right, we'll throw that in, and which came back with a decent audience on its own. It was like around 600K, so it's fine by itself. But even like just looking to see like what else showed up, it's not getting like targeted like they said. It's, I don't know. We're still getting big brands. And then you get like in that top 100, it's like anything else that people who like that like. And so you get celebrities and you get websites and Target and Walmart. I mean, I'm like, this doesn't help me at all. I don't think it's better.
Have you asked Jesse about it?
I saw him say something about it and he's like, oh, we got really great Target. I'm like, how? Because when I see it, and I saw other people say the same thing, that they are just getting large brands. So
they might do a hangout about it, maybe.
Hopefully.
Are you actually putting in your targets, or are you just selecting from the list?
No, I like put over on the side, like where you are. I started with Bare Minerals.
Right. And then after that,
getting the hunt to see if there was anything I could add to that was like more narrow.
I didn't have a whole lot of luck with that. Like I had to physically write. I had to just like do a memory jogger and just go and write all kinds of shit that on a piece of paper that just was like spoke to me, and then like do a little research. Like exactly.
I need to do that.
Exactly. And then I went into the search field or whatever field it is on the side. And then I just plugged that stuff in to see if there was a page, if they had a page. And then if they did, I'd go to the page and research the page. And if I liked it, then I'd add it. Yeah. But it's a lot of work building an audience. It's not like super simple.
Because then I found some that I was like, oh, that actually looks really cool. Like those are cool yoga pants or whatever. Right? Yeah. And you couldn't like add them. And stuff? You couldn't add them.
I know. I saw some too. I was like, oh, this is an amazing audience. Like I love that and then they got so much engagement on their page, but you couldn't target them.
Couldn't target them.
Which module are you guys on for this part?
What is audience?
Is that 4?
4, I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna, because I have my videos set up to do the split testing. I just am not at that point yet. So I want to go on to 4 just to see it, and that way I can go back. Because I want to keep plugging along with the training. I've been holding myself up with this one thing.
Me too. I need to make videos. I've made 1 video.
You haven't made any?
Do it.
I've made 1.
Do it.
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just with all the crap that was going on for the past few months, I just wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah.
Just like, I'll tell you what I did. I honestly, because I record my workouts, like, and will share pieces of them in my posts every day. So I just took pieces of that and used it in my ads. And then I had a couple
I
that,
don't want to do all workout.
no, but I'm saying that's an easy way to, like, get the
But
work.
I guarantee you, like, if you want to just create a bunch of them, the easiest way to do that is do 75% workout.
Right.
And then you can get creative with the other 25%.
Well, the video I did was right after a workout, and I just showed different lower leg moves. So I can, when I pieced them together already to watch them, but I need to go back and label each move, and then that one will be ready. And then I guess,
Girl, you don't even have to do that.
You don't really.
You don't even have to do that. That's a variation, honestly. If you want to do it, I would just pick one song that you're going to use for all your videos to start with. Like, download maybe 5 of them, however you want to do.
I use Splice, so I don't have to figure out if it's whatever copyrighted or not.
Yes. So
I don't know how to do that. So I put everything in Splice and then pick something that doesn't, like, there's a few music in there that it sounded like something else to me, so I didn't choose it. So I kind of stick to the same ones that I know are fine, but then I don't have to worry about it. Copyright.
Yeah, so just pick one song and then do all your videos with that one song. And then don't put any labels on your workout.
Okay.
Just put them together and do like a transition in between each exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And then figure out an ad copy and throw it up there and see how it does to the Beachbody audience. And then while it's up there, I would just maybe make a list of like 4 other songs and then keep track, one song, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe keep track of like 5 different ad copies. And then that way you can change one thing, one little variable at a time instead of, because I'm a mess. Like, I had to go back. Shannon.
I did the same thing.
I'm a mess. I had to, like, I messed with each video, and then I'm like, you know what, screw this. I feel like everything is just floating around up here. I had to just put it on paper. So I created like a little document, and I have like 7 different ad copies variations. And then I have where I can document like what, if I changed the thumbnail or what I did to it, so that I know it's a variation and what variation it is.
So you're talking foreign. I haven't gotten that far yet, I guess. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. You're fine. You're fine.
You'll go and
basically, I just need to make the 10 videos. I do know that I get asked about my eyeliner all the time. So I am going to do that. I'm just going to speed it up. Because people always, because I use liquid. And they're like, oh my God, I have to stay away from that. I'm like, no, you just got to learn how to put it on. So, and people ask me that all the time.
Yeah.
So I am going to do that.
I was going to do my eyebrows.
Yeah. I mean, if people like ask you about certain things, yeah, because it's not all. I just hate to put every single thing out there health and fitness related. I mean, because I want people to know me.
Well, the great thing is that it's just an ad to get eyes on your page.
Right.
And once they're on your page, they get to know you.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm struggling right now. It's because like I don't feel like I'm being portrayed on my page like I want to be.
Well,
I'm
going to tell you what. I found a page, not even Beachbody related. She's a health and fitness coach, but she's just a health and fitness. She's kind of like his wife. Mm-hmm. So I found her page and I just started scrolling and looking. And I loved how she posted because she really made it seem like she was like, hey, girl. And I was like, okay, I like that. So I look at how she does it and then what her content is. And I can relate to so much of her. So I refer to her page a lot. I have copied and pasted so many that I go back And when I schedule my post, rewrite, but we feel each other. You know what I mean? Like it's not hard to rewrite it because it's like, oh, okay, cool. And then the picture that she uses, I won't use the same exact one. So I'll just Google the phrase and then pick another one. So it's not, her picture, because she uses a lot of quotes.
Make it your own.
That's how she kind of throws out her story a lot with just different things. But if you can find
for real.
Can you still search on Facebook and put in like health and fitness pages and it bring up like different pages?
I don't know.
Because there was a way at one time to go to the search bar and put in pages, like put in the specific, not the specific, but the kind of page you're looking for, and then all these different pages show up. But I haven't done that yet. And I can't even remember how I came across this chick's page. Well, I guess it's because I kept asking and praying and begging. Saying, please.
Okay, so you can put something in the search bar and then just hit search, and then you get another like bar at the top where you can select like videos, people, pages, and whatnot. So like I put in health and wellness, and then I put in pages. This is I'm looking on my phone because I'm here on my laptop, but on my phone you can do it.
Oh, okay, look. Yeah, I just did it. I just put in health and fitness, and it even finishes it for me. It puts pages. Go down and click on it, and there's so many different pages. And I just didn't want a Beachbody coach to follow, even though I can relate to a lot of them. I just wanted to find one that I could relate to that wasn't Beachbody.
That's good. I know, was it Kelsey who did a post like that where she said when she's trying to create content, she'll go into the search field and do something similar to that, and she'll just kind of tweak it so that it fits her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need to do that more.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot that come up. So many.
I need to post more random stuff on my like page. Like I post a lot more personal stuff on my personal page.
Just share it.
I
share it between the two.
Yeah, I do that too. It depends on what it is. Like I'm more like the health and fitness and food stuff and sharing about the opportunity and things like that on there. But like anything to do with reenacting or fife and drum, I kind of keep that separate.
Put it in there.
But that's you.
I know I should. So it's kind of determining. So the whole point of all of this is to be able to like keep our personal profile for personal stuff.
Right.
And it's like a lot of my personal stuff kind of bleeds all over into each other. So it's like, where do I find that? Where do I draw that line that like.
The business page, the fact is that you're selling you.
Right.
And that's a part of you. So some of that has to come across because it isn't you are not only health and wellness,
Right. And I get huge engagement on my personal page too. Every time I post all that stuff, it's like tons of engagement, like tons of people liking me wearing a powdered wig and a tricorn hat.
And anytime I post it on my kids too, like I get all kinds of love on there. And then I like post my workout and it's like crickets.
It's ridiculous.
They're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know. I post something at Emmanuel and it's like, 100 likes and comment here and comment there. And I'm like, but you hate me.
Because basically it's getting to a point where I might as well just put everything on my like page and then share from my like to my personal. Yeah. And it's kind of like, well, what about just posting direct on my personal too?
You know what? I've been doing that though. I've been posting because I usually start with Instagram and I share from Instagram to my like page.
Yeah.
And from my like page, I'll share to my personal page if I want to share it.
Mm-hmm.
So at least it then still draws people from my personal page sometimes over into my like page who haven't really been paying attention. So
the way I kind of changed it up was, and this was just this week, And it took me a long time to schedule these posts because I had to write them. I found hers and then I had to write them out and revamp them. But even if you like see a quote or something, talk about that quote. I mean, like one of her quotes was, "There's no such thing as a bad body." So that's telling women that it doesn't matter what your body looks like. You know what I mean? So figure out a post based off of just that quote. And then even throughout the day, if you remember it, if something pops in your head, I don't know if you have an iPhone or whatever, but they have a note app. Put those thoughts out. Just write them out. Because I'll forget. If I don't do that, I'll be like, oh, God, what was that thing I said earlier? So, but I've revamped like a lot of what I put over there. And I do show my humor on that side too. But there's not as much story anymore on my personal page because, I mean, they've heard it. So I'll post something inspiring, of course, but it's the same people all the time. Oh my God, you're so inspiring. Whatever. Then follow me. So.
Exactly.
It's hard making that break because I'm just so used to getting all the love on my posts on my personal, and then
you should go to a page that's got like 25,000 likes and you scroll through how many people like their stuff. And I'm talking 6 and 7 people on every post. So even those with thousands and thousands of followers, they still don't get a lot.
And you know what I think it is? I think it's because, like, when you're trying to, what do they say? When you're trying to attract everyone, you attract no one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you have to be very specific onto who it is that you're targeting and really dial into that.
Yep.
And then everything that you post should speak to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying. I posted in the message thread that YouTube video about content creation.
Oh, okay.
It's a ways back. It's been a few days. So, but anyway, I found it to be really helpful, and it's kind of like a 2-week test where you challenge yourself. It tells you what to write, how often to write about the specific thing, and then after 2 weeks to kind of go back and do some investigating as to how well it's doing at that particular time and day. So like when your people are on, are they liking a video at this time of day, or are they, engaging on your motivational posts in the morning, or what's more successful
That's a good
when,
idea.
and then tweak it from there. But you have to start somewhere. And
Right.
that's my problem is I get so overwhelmed, and then I'm just like, screw it. I need to just like dial it down and just bare bones this business, because it's really simple. It's just we overthink it.
Yep. I'm just going to start posting straight to my all the time.
You're what?
I'm just going to start posting everything on my and then share everything. I just, you know what it is? So you start thinking about well, what will they think if all they're seeing are shared stuff? I know.
Who cares?
I know.
Meet all the people who aren't part of your tribe, right?
Right.
So I was listening to some training video last night, like as I was laying in bed or whatever. And this one coach who I'd never heard of, was a male coach. He said this business is 5 simple steps, which I wrote out in Sharpie, and it's pinned on my corkboard in front of me right now. And it says the first step is sharing your journey. Mm-hmm. So you got to be open and honest with what you're doing, how you're feeling, if you're struggling, if you're, if you feel like a badass, you got to share it all. The next one is finding and forming. So you have to be out there talking to people and getting to know them. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you can ask a question and sit back and listen. And then you have to invite them, and don't expect the yes. Just invite them. And he says, he's very casual about this. Hey, you know what? I have a group coming up. I thought you might be interested. Let me know if you'd want more info. And just leave it at that. And typically he'll either not get an answer back, or he'll say, they'll say what kind of group is it? or just like, you know, what is it or whatever. And that way he can start asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one is to give your people an amazing experience in your challenge group, which I struggle with because I'm so busy that I feel like, you know, I can't be a challenger. I can't be the coach. I can't be everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to like really figure that out. And then the last step is inviting to the coach opportunity. And his thing is like, you just have to keep going. Just don't stop. Don't slow down. Just keep going. And who cares what anyone else thinks about what you're posting, who you're talking to, if you invited them, if you didn't invite, whatever. Just keep going. Put your nose down and move forward. He was saying, I know you're busy, but what would you rather do is add one more thing to your plate and just be a little bit more busy for a year to have so much reward at the end of the 12 months?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you make excuses and not do it one day and say, okay, I'm going to do it again this day and then not do it again the next day because something came up, just so that you can be in the same place next year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Who was that?
damn, are you talking to me? I was like, are you talking to me?
Who was
No,
that?
his name is Peter.
Oh, Peter. That sounds like Trey.
No, his name was Peter, and I've never even heard of him before. But yeah, he was very, and he said it was so crazy because he's been a coach for like 8 years. He said for
Railman?
4 years. Who?
Railman? Was his last name Railman?
That doesn't sound familiar, but I don't know, honestly.
And he was a coach for how long?
8 years.
Okay.
And he said for the first 4 years, his business didn't do anything.
Oh, so there's hope for us yet.
I know. That was another thing I took away from that.
I needed to hear that because I'm like,
Yeah, that's Peter Railman. He will tell you specifically that for like 4 or 5 years, he would do something, not do something. And then all of the people would be bypassing him. And then he said, one day I got sick of seeing that shit. So I started working.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
How do you spell his last name?
It's
He has his sister who's like
yeah, his sister finally after years. That's what kills me is that these people have siblings, they're close, and these siblings, some of them aren't even coaches, and these coaches are making millions of dollars. RIEHLMAN. YouTube him too, because you'll find some stuff on YouTube that he's done.
Wait, how do you spell the last name?
his dad is a coach too.
It's a family business, huh?
His dad and his mom and his sister. They're all coach.
They're like a TV family.
What?
Oh my God.
What's the last name again?
It's Robert, Ida, Edward, Henry, Lincoln, Mary, Adam, Nora. Reelman.
You're spelling it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm trying to adjust my I feel like I'm still at work. I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's RIEHLMAN.
Oh, okay, Railman. Okay, cool. Let me see.
He looks so young.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's probably my age. He's probably early 40s, late 30s, but he looks like he's 12.
What's his first name?
Peter. But if you go on Facebook, Peter Reelman is also his dad.
Okay.
So you'll see his dad's Facebook page pop up. And the first video that they rented a catamaran for their coaches, and they're out there dancing on the boat in Punta Cana.
Whatever.
But yeah, I'll have to look up his YouTube channel too, because I really liked his style, I should say.
Oh, and another thing that my team used to always teach us is you have to figure out what you like. Do you like rank or do you like volume? Like, what's your goal in this business? Because volume is what's going to create money.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Your rate can
It's
only
just
cap out
reputation.
money-wise so much.
Right.
So like
Right.
even if you're struggling to get to diamond, but you've got rock stars on your team, well, they're producing volume for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
You know
that's not so shabby.
You know what he said that I found interesting, which like but do you know? Like, okay, so say you're not a diamond. Can you see this, or is it really washed out?
Oh, there it is.
No, you can say it.
Okay, so say you're not a diamond yet, but you have your upline coach is like putting people in your strong leg, right?
Yeah.
They're all producing volume on that leg. And he was saying, he puts his people in group chats, right leg, left leg, because if they work together, it's a team effort. Like if somebody adds a coach on the outside leg of either the right or the left, then that volume moves up. Everybody benefits. So they're automatically like all cheering each other on. They're just building relationships with each other because you're all on the same team. You're all benefiting from your hard work,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's
a good
so
idea.
genius.
That is.
Yeah, because like you get to feel more.
I still have to work out the leg part. Like I get it, but I don't get it. And I'm a diamond, so don't ask me nothing. One thing I do not get is I need to find a coach that is like analytical. So then I can, I need that, like the weakness in me is what I need to find for me. Because I can watch a video all day long on the legs. Because the way my upline team taught us was, well, your right leg is going to be the strongest, so just put everybody on your left leg. Okay. But then what about them? I'm going to then turn and tell them the same thing. So how does that, I need to figure out how it helps, like you said, all of us. Like that makes total sense.
Yeah.
And I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I have people that could teach me. I could ask, but.
Who did you say your upline was? Like your Star Diamond upline?
He's a jerk. I don't like him. Greg. You haven't heard of him because but he's like a 9-star, Greg Armfield. Now I'm on my upline. I'm on a founding team.
Who's?
Hutchinson. And I like them. That's who I'm in there.
What is her?
Melissa Hutchinson and Mark Hutchinson.
Oh, I think. Did they speak at Summit?
She does, yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, I don't think he did. She does.
Did she have cancer? Was she
That I don't know.
Cancer?
That I don't know.
Oh, anyway, sorry. It's totally off topic.
Well, I'm totally not finding this Peter Railman guy anywhere. I've got to be spelling it wrong. I'll put it out later.
Yeah. Let's see. So what are you guys going to do for, what's your plan for this coming week?
Hit Success Club.
Make videos.
Trying to hit Success Club.
How are you tracking? Are you guys tracking or?
My notebook. I'm very old-fashioned. I've tried all that, the Teamsy, the Streak, whatever the and it's not like I'm inept at like all this technology. It's just for some reason the notebook and pen are just my go-to. It's easier to handle.
I just find it easier to write things down as I'm like I might be on my phone messaging somebody, which you would think, oh, just go into the other app and do it. But I hate going back and forth between freaking apps.
Right. There's just too many moving parts. And it's just easier to gotta go a little old school sometime.
I just started, like I had been using pieces of that planner, like that editable planner that I've got.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And today I just sat down and printed out basically the rest of the year to make my own each body.
Okay. So Patrick is the son. Peter is the father.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I put his name in the messages.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's Patrick Roman. Because I was like, Peter just
Oh, okay. I was totally spelling the last name wrong. I was not even close.
For you.
I'm so tired.
did.
Do.
All right.
But yeah, he has a lot of insights. But it was
I'll take a
Patrick
note.
that talked, though.
The
Yeah.
younger one, the
Okay.
son. It was the son.
Yeah. There's a video in my team page that somebody shared. If I find it, I'll share it because it talked about how it took him 5 years to even do anything.
Yeah.
But I'll share it and then
I would love to read it.
What do you guys think about on Friday? Not necessarily meeting up like in a meeting or whatever, but just taking some time to evaluate each other's content on our like page and see what we think, feel.
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm like Friday. Like Friday.
I can probably like it
day.
Friday night.
Huh?
I can probably do it later Friday, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether I could do it. It depends. Because
Or Saturday, whatever.
yeah, I could do it Saturday during the day. Because my birthday's Wednesday.
I mean, I could look
Oh.
at pages.
But I'm working late on Wednesday. I have a meeting after work. So Friday and Saturday I know.
And then go straight to the bar after. Have a margarita.
Yeah, I just think maybe like real quick to say if we write Heather 1 through 10, Shannon 1 through 10, just write like 10 things that you think of when you see the page or suggestions. And it doesn't even have to be 10 things. It could be whatever, 5 if you want to. But just real quick, like what do you get from this page? What is it that you're feeling when you come to this page? Like you don't know me, you come into this page.
Mm-hmm.
And,
No,
Yeah, and then we can just message that.
yeah.
We don't have to like get on the phone. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Because I think that would be helpful. Because I do believe that the content on our live page is pretty important.
It is.
So, and it's good to get another person's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone could please like post a reminder, like, hey, remember we're doing this, because my brain. I didn't have my notebook with me. I forgot to grab my notebook.
No problem.
I'm just having a hot mess day. It's just one of those Mondays. It's been
All
good.
good.
Just like hot mess Monday.
I have.
That's a new thing. That'll be a new
Good
habit.
thing. I was getting desperate for something to post tonight, and so I posted it on I should have posted it on my like page, and I posted it on my personal, asking how many unicorns it takes to put in. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna put down here?
Oh my god, I have all the haters on my they're like, quit telling me how much sugar is in it. You know, this one has sugar too. I'm like, who fucking cares? But the fact that
what? Those stupid unicorn things?
It's disgusting. Like, I don't know. You just couldn't pay me to drink one. I'm like, ugh.
Did you guys happen to see my post and some like random guy commented on it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was like, who are you, dude? I don't
even know who you are.
I know. And then I went to his page and I'm like, you obviously stumbled on my page because I don't have camouflage anything on my page.
Oh my god.
There are no guns, there are no deer heads, there are no nothing. Like, you are on the wrong page.
Starbucks, unicorn frappuccino, and pounder page.
Right. Just like, dude.
Just go hating on people. All right.
I know.
We have less than a minute and we're going to get cut off.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to take a quick picture so we can post that we're meeting?
Well, don't we need to actually upload the video?
Yes.
We do, but I'm saying for like our pages.
Yeah.
Shot thing.
Got you.
Is it print screen? I don't know if that works.
How do you get it so that everybody's face is showing?
Here, everybody smile.
Okay, I took a picture and I'll put it in the group if you want me to, in the group chat.
I'm doing it too.
Okay, but no one was smiling.
I just look
Do you
like
want to smile?
people smiling. Quickly, we're done.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, what's up?
Wait, I gotta see what y'all look like.
All right.
We just make funny faces and be like,
We're gonna get
awesome.
That might have got that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll
All
have to
right.
look at them.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Night.
See you guys.